A few weeks ago, we stayed at a tiny house at Edgar's Mission, a sanctuary for rescued farm animals. On our second day of our stay, it was rainy, so we decided it would be the perfect opportunity to talk about our plastic-free January challenge.
Oh, this can be the thumbnail. Go! Hate that game.
I love that game.
Ah, lovely. So, this January we did a challenge of trying not to use plastic, reusable plastic, for an entire month.
One of our friends from work, his boyfriend has been plastic free for 18 months. Me and Hannah sometimes do month-long challenges, and I was like, why doesn't our next challenge be a month plastic free?
So a little bit of background into the plastic free challenge. The first time I'd heard of this whole like zero waste movement, which is sort of the background for this challenge, I heard about it through Trash is for Tossers, Lauren, can't remember her name, so I'll fill that in, and the fact that she could fit all of her plastic waste into this mason jar, and there's this incredible photo of this mason jar.
On the 2nd of January was the first time that we went to the supermarket because we'd been camping. So we'd taken all our stuff camping for New Year's. And then we went to the supermarket on the 2nd of January and we went to a big brand name supermarket and everything was in plastic. And that's where we discovered that we couldn't use cans. Hold on, I know, we couldn't use cans. Heaps of the vegetables we were after were in plastic wrapping. All the rice, everything. We couldn't buy anything. We bought a couple of pieces of fruit and that was it. Hannah had a meltdown.
Okay, it's taking me back to that moment in time. I'm actually living it through my body right now. It turned out to be a real shock to the system because that was the week leading up to my period, and that is right about the point where I start breathing fire. And all I wanted was a curry, just a bloody sauce. That's all I wanted, and Ash was being really militant about it. So you should.
We just started.
It's a challenge. You know,
we knew it was going to be hard from the get-go.
Every single thing had plastic in it. It was only because I threw a little fit in the sauce aisle that Ash was just like, look, it's fine. You can have your sauce. But from then onwards, it was a bit of a struggle the first week and a bit of a shock to the system. The next thing we did is we started going to, we also went to, yeah. The only thing about those places is they're more expensive than the big brand name supermarket, and with reason to be, because they don't have as many stores.
And we're supposed to be saving at the moment quite diligently, and we blew everything. We didn't save anything for all of January because we had to blow our budget. Within the first week we started to realize how much money this was going to cost us because for the first time ever in 3.5 years, me and Hannah got our period the same week. It's never happened, ever.
How was it again?
We were very grumpy at each other. About us is when we get our periods, we snack. We
call it the snackadactyls out.
And we can't buy any snacks except from these beautiful stores that, have big buckets full of snacks. But unfortunately for us, these snacks are really expensive. It's like $5 for 100 grams. And we can't, 100 grams is a mouthful to us. We started going to markets more, and I really enjoyed that because I really like food and I love going to markets and things like that. Hannah bought catnip for the cat because instead of food for us, the cat's more important to Hannah. Isn't it? The cat loved the catnip. The slip up for me was the time I was desperate for a bag of chips. I had to have a bag of chips. We went out with a bunch of friends to a restaurant and I ordered an iced tea and it came out in a plastic bottle. and she'd already uncapped it and everything, so I couldn't send it back. Another challenge would have to be the fact that the stores that we would visit actually close a lot earlier than the large supermarkets, so a lot of the time they'd be closed by 5 or 6 o'clock. So there was no late night sort of no late night trips to go and get snacks or anything. We just had to go without, which we're not used to.
On one side, I think that it has to matter what we do on a personal level, and we have, you know, for our own sakes, it does matter. On the other hand, why the f is it so expensive and so f hard to do it? That's my other question. I'm annoyed by how hard it was to go plastic free. It was expensive. It involved so much extra life admin that on the top of the overwhelming task of being human and trying to function, you had this, you know, this other burden, this other load of on top of that. It just felt to me like, okay, yes, this is part of the solution, but also there needs to be a change with the way that these bigger supermarkets manufacture their food and make it available to us.
The less people who are using those products are going to affect this change, and by speaking out about it, it is going to make them start considering alternate materials to use for their products. Even going to these big bulk places, if more people were able to go to, if they were more accessible, it would become cheaper, which is huge.
How would you summarize your experience?
I would summarize my experience as very eye-opening. I'm definitely going to be more conscious about the fact that I'm not purchasing single-use plastics, and I want to continue carrying my own water bottle and making those small changes. I think we should do it again.
In a different way, maybe?
In a different way. I think
maybe more planning.
With some more pre-planning.
Maybe talk to some people who have experience in it.
Yeah, who have been doing it.
We don't have
We went in
experience.
blind. We went in blind. We tried our best. We did well. Small things cost a lot. I feel like this video has sort of maybe come across as quite negative towards our plastic-free month challenge, and I don't want it to put anyone off. I think it's a great challenge and it's very eye-opening, and I do think that people should give this a go.
I think it's more a testament to how
unorganised,
pathetic we are.
It's a great challenge. It really is.
No doubt you'll be more organised than we are. There are like amazing benefits. It makes you feel fantastic. It makes you really notice how much, you know, waste that you're producing and how much of it is in fact unnecessary. But also maybe the frustration will ignite a flame in you too, to start being an irritating consumer and start boycotting certain brands which unnecessarily use plastic bottles when they could be using glass bottles, for instance. Coca-Cola! Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe or comment below, or click a little like, thumbs up. Do it. I will see you next fortnight. Bye. Bye. It's like a children's show.
Bye.
Bye.
Good job, my love. You did it.
Good. Done.
You did another one.
Did another one.